What's up, guys? Brent here. I just wanted to make this video today and just talk about transition a little bit and the social aspect of it. So I think oftentimes we talk about the physical changes and we don't really talk about the social differences. And so for me, I transitioned physically at about 28 years old, and I, everything kind of changed for me with women. Or interactions in general with people. So the trust was pretty much gone with women. I have to really earn trust now. Kind of, I guess, more, I don't want to say intimidated by me, but, if they have a husband, if they have a boyfriend, they're definitely not usually super chatty with me. I don't really know how to explain it because every person is a little different, but I definitely think a struggle not talked about a lot, at least, is the different socialization and learning how to be male in society when you didn't have that socialization, which I didn't. So it's definitely an interesting challenge because I'm just like, for instance, like if when I go to church, right, all the girls, like, they talk together and then the guys kind of talk together, and a lot of people are married, they're married to each other, but I just, I noticed that kind of like, oh, the guys are over here, the girls are over here kind of thing, and, it's almost kind of like awkward talking to the women, if that makes any sense. Again, it's just, I have a lot of friends who are female. Pre-transition, I didn't have a lot of male friends, so I'm used to just talking to females, and it not being a big deal, not like weirding them out, or, feeling awkward for them, or, not having to compete for trust, or gain trust, rather. So I just find that all really interesting. I kind of wanted to hear maybe your guys' opinions, like, what have you noticed in terms of socialization, and how are you kind of adapting to being a male in society? For me, and I think I've touched on this before, it's, finding role models, observing people, because everybody is different at the end of the day. So, observing people and how women are responding to men and how men are behaving and stuff like that, because there are rules of society, and that's what socialization is. You don't want to come off as a weirdo, right? And I'll put that in quotes because what is weird, what is normal, but there are certain behaviors that people feel are creepy, are stalkerish, are just give off a bad vibe, and you can behave one way as a woman, or as being viewed as a woman, and that being perceived and received in a certain way. But now that you're perceived as a male, that same conversation, that same, approach is now seen as kind of creepy. So how do you navigate that field? What have you done that has made that easier? Didn't even have a problem with it? It was all just a smooth transition. Let me know about that too. Again, for me, it's still a work in progress, but finding role models, guys, and a role model, and again, I have said this before, not a role model like, oh my gosh, this person is perfection, because everyone's human and they have their flaws, but wow, this is somebody I aspire to be like. He's smart, he's charismatic, he's a good leader, he's eloquent, he's empathetic, he's caring, he's compassionate. These are some things that I want to have, qualities I want to develop within myself. So, I talk about this often. It's not about changing yourself. Some people think, oh, you're changing, you want to be like somebody else. No, it's not changing. It's growing into a better version of yourself, which, yes, is changing. Growth is change. That is correct. But it's not changing who you are as a core. It's making that better. It's going from that 32-inch TV to that 50-inch. Now it'd be about 70 inches, right? Yes, I just did compare personality styles to TVs. But no, in all seriousness, you get the picture. And so those are things I've done. And, I'm still trying to get used to it. I'm still trying to navigate it. Like, how, it's not about not being myself, but being a non creepy version of myself, being socially, having social etiquette. Having social etiquette. That's what it's about. So anyway, leave your comments down below, please. You guys never comment. Drop them down below. Some of you comment. That's a lie. Some of you do comment, but more of you should. So drop them down below. Let me know. Let me know what it's been like for you and the socialization process. If you're trans, you're transitioned, male or female, I'm interested in knowing how that's changed for you. And I will see you guys when I see you guys.